Alright, began Don. His camera and 3 pencils and a pencil sharpener hovering around him in their blue auroras as he followed Twilight out of town. What do you want for your background? First a bit era. Don Lincoln went across from like castle in the distance. Hey, how about camera? Perfect. Alright, stand right there. Twilight moved as Don put his equipment down. And move a little bit to the left. Twilight did. A little more, and perfect. Right there. Don't move. I won't. Dan stood up his canvas, swinging himself in front of it, levitating the pencil over his head. He scrutinized Twilight. Come on, darling, you have such a beautiful smile. Show it to me. Touching a genuine grin grew on Twilight's face. Much better, dear. Stay still. This will only take a minute. Dan began sketching the lines with Twilight and her chosen background on the canvas with the pencil. What about painting? Jonas, please. Ordered Don. Twilight returned to her position. To answer your question, since I did not wish to keep you standing here posing me forever, let's sketch you all at once and then take a picture that remind me of the coloration. Then take it home and paint it. Twilight would nod in affirmation, but did not ruse since she was still posing for Don. He carefully sketched Twilight, drawing every line of her figure with the tipmost stroke of the lead from his pencil. Almost done now, he said. Several moments later, he had completed his drawing. He picked the canvas up with his horn and turned it 180 degrees. What do you think, Twilight? Asked he. It was an immaculate reproduction of the scene. Every detail had been thoroughly drawn, even the tiniest of windows visible from afar in Cameron Castle. Beautiful, she said. Just nothing, said Don, but not sounding disappointed. Hurting again was back. And I still need to paint it. He lifted up some clues up with his magic and started on his way back to the studio. Twilight followed. I'll have this baby painted over the next few days. In the meantime, you just want to talk when we get back to my place? Sure. Two returned to Don's cottage. Most of his paintings hung upon the walls, and more furniture added to the otherwise empty environment. One could tell that an artist lived here, but he was still moving in. They sat across from each other at Don's dining table. Are you sure you don't want anything? I'm sure, Don. Alright. Don took a sip of a hot beverage container from the mug using his knife. So, you were saying you had friends here in Bonneville? Yes, I several actually. Tell me about them. Well, there's Pinkie Pie, the energetic pink pony who can give some pony nightmares about how freaking pink she is. Just a party animal, and the only pony capable of breaking the fourth wall. Don shrugs. Then there's Rarity. He's a fashionista here in Bonneville. I think you like her a lot. He's a designer, which is also a type of artist. His bike says that she's the most beautiful thing he's ever laid his eyes on. Of course he's a dragon, so can his wit really be trusted? Hard to say, said Dawn. There's Applejack. First of the family at Apple Farm, housing and selling apples by the barrel. Every fall they sell their equestria famous apple cider to everybody. That's a Fluttershy, who is a total coward if you ask me, but she's very sweet and sensitive and extremely good with animals. Can't tell her, but there's a fanfiction I wrote about us being in an intimate relationship. We're doing it together because I think it could totally work between us. Talking twice. Moving on, then there's Rainbow Dash. She's the best fan in Equestria. She's also incredibly loyal to her friends, which she needs to be. Which I think is amazing, considering that if she accidentally destroys something, the first thing around is always, Twilight did it! Interesting, replied Dawn. She sounds most hypocritical. Well, every planet's a hypocrite sometime or another. Applejack's the element of honesty, and yet willingly lies to Pinkie Pie's face. Very similar to generosity and totally snags everything for herself whenever possible. Also a liar. Fluttershy's the element of cowardice, kindness, and she threatened me when I played with her animal friends under her supervision. Pinkie Pie's the element of laughter and yet cries like a banshee. And all to say is, what's up with that? Don't forget about yourself, Dawn added. You're the element of magic, are you not? And yet you aren't even a unicorn anymore. Every planet's a critic, Brad said. And about that, is that permanent? It's what permanent? The damage done to your natural born home. Oh, well, as far as I know it is. I don't think I can have another spell in my life. I've already tried levitation 200 times and I can't even move something that I don't pick something up. That's a shame, said Dawn. You look just beautiful without magic instead of with magic, I'm sure. Are you hitting on me? Thank you, sheepish. You are hitting on me! So what if I am? It proves you're attracted to me for one thing. Maybe I am. Down the first stone. I've been to all corners of Persian, but I could never once have laid my giant eyes on such a man with divine beauty such as yourself, Twi. You're not gonna stop? He screamed. You hit me without even thinking about it. I don't understand how it's a bad thing. I screamed back excitedly. It's not. What's alright? Then why are we shouting? Guys, I like being dramatic. I calmed. So, I guess you probably want to ask me out, huh? But you haven't even met my friends yet. I can meet your friends another time. Promise. First things first. I would love to take you out to La Belle Mere in Catalan tonight. Be here this afternoon if you accept. La Belle Mere? Inquired Holly. Isn't that super fancy high-class French restaurant in Caroline? That's the one. Oh, I could never afford. Money is no object. Twice eyes widened. That night, Twilight found herself walking in a brightly lit streets of Catalan. He was dressed in no formal attire, for Dawn had mentioned that he wanted to keep his date as casual as possible, despite its romantic atmosphere. Both the mayor and the stallion ordered food they needed assistance pronouncing. Fortunately, each item in the menus included a description which illustrated what each food was, so any pony can order accurately what they want. So, Twilight began to the server with of the menus. I hear you from Canterlot. Indeed, answered Dawn. I am too. I was born here, raised here, attended my brother's wedding here. I moved to Ponyville recently for my studies. Twilight, that was 3 years ago. Twilight grew sheepish. Oh, right. Doesn't surprise me you're from here, though. Canterlot's notorious for producing true wonders of ponies, and they do not disappoint. Twilight blushed again. Stop it, he said with a giggle. I can't hold myself there, continued Dawn. It's just what the fool I am. And I guess the truth is, I'm a total flirt. No kidding. Not Twilight. I'm also prone to spontaneously asking life-changing questions for no clear reason. Will you marry me? What? Sorry, I told you that about me. Yeah, I have a simple for you to ask it. Can you forgive me? Of course, but... Yes? Well, you never pulled that off before in any conversation we've had prior to this date. I think you've been holding out so you could ask me to marry you. Oh, it's too much too soon for marriage, Twilight. I concurred. Why'd you ask? Why did you ask me to marry you? I told you, spontaneous eye-changing questions, disease. I don't think it is. Okay, you got me. I'm just nervous because I can't believe I'm on a date with you in Catalan right now. Your orders, said the server, approaching the table with 2 silver platters swimming over him, suspended in the air from the magic of his roar. Thank you, lie down as the server set the platters down in front of the ponies and revealed the hidden contents. So, this disease of yours? I think it's both good. It is. I'm gonna die. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm just anxious. Why are you anxious? Because I find you extremely attractive. Well, I think I can say something to ease your anxiety down. Who? But then over dinner whispered. That's what I think about you. What, really? But wanted to retreat herself. Of course. I'm just a little more subtle about it than you. Oh, I see. Twice started to eat her dinner. Does that mean you're going to mate with me? Twice spit out her half-chewed meal out onto Dom. Peeps, she murmured. Tom wiped a mess off his face. It's my fault, he said. Maybe I was wrong, I told her. Maybe you do have some crazy disease. I'm sorry. I'm just sexually attracted to you as well. Don, watch your mouth. This is a kid's show. Was, okay, so far, was. Though some pony decided that being kitty was too boring for his taste. Who? That guy? I pointed to a lone pony sitting at a table nearby with a dog-out salmon fillet. There was fork in humiliation. No, not him. Never mind that. It's just, I fucking love you, Twilight. You love me? Done that confidently. Indeed I do. And I want to tell you that in a more romantic location. And what a better place than the place of our births, It is a pretty romantic gesture. I'm glad you agree. I'm so glad you agree, Twilight. Please, answered the mayor. Twilight is what my girls call me. Call me Twilie. Isn't that what your brother calls you? Your point? Don't think twice. Sure thing then, Twilight. Twilight smiled. So, these girls. Did they? No. Well, after I already did a while back, but that was because they were all trapped in my home together during a rainstorm, and we only had 2 beds. And you didn't object? Why would I? Don't laugh. Good question. I tended to be asleep for a while so I could lie awake and watch them sleep together. But then they started arguing stuff, and that's why I told them both to shut them go to sleep. They didn't notice me anymore. I thought they would. So, do you have chemistry with these girls? Initially, answered Twilight. As Pinkie Pie, we're all electric, but I don't think so in my perspective. We're friends, sure, but for the most part, I don't think we're much more than friends. Close friends, sure thing, but certainly nothing exceeds a level of intimacy. What about the chemistry you and Fluttershy? Same team aspect too. It's just a fantasy. One which you wish to come true. Not necessarily. Not sure after all. That's debatable. How do you think so? You said you master. That's just estrogen talking. Do you blame all your electric heroes and your hormones? Yep, everything. Interesting. So how do you blame your insanity on fictional mental illness? Totally. What's here to spend the night in my place? I'll get it big enough for the 2 of us. Me too. Twilight paused. I can kick Spy Cat. Well, alright, since I'm not completely moved in my place. Then Don set off back to the train station. Hey, you better pay for your meals, ordered an angry server as he charged to the customer. Run, whispered Don on Twilight's ear. The police ran as fast as the hoods could carry them until they were back on the train. Nobody let us skip out on the bill, but we hardly ate a bite of our food. Why pay for it? Well, it was served to us in like 10 seconds flat. Means we'll get them nowhere. A couple laughed as they were already backed up on the way. They reached Twilight's tree house down in the middle of the night. It was Don who used his invitation to move Spike in his bed while he was still sleeping to the balcony outside the second swing window of the library. Then he engaged in sexual intercourse and they found themselves asleep together. Halloween shows on.